Marquez and Timothy Bradley. These two both made a huge mistake by fighting each other. They both fought Manny Pacquiao in 2012, and Timothy Bradley, he fought him in June. He fought Manny Pacquiao in June, and he thought that he was going to get a rematch later on in the year. But Manny Pacquiao said no. He gave Marquez his rematch later on that year instead. So he gets the win, and he wants to preserve that win over Pacquiao, which is a huge mistake. By doing that, what see, and also I'm calling this early. This is October 20. I mean not October. This is August 22nd, 2013. I'm calling this early. All right, so you can't say you can't say nobody didn't try to tell you this. But I'm calling this early. I see this coming. I see this coming a mile away. But Timothy Bradley felt like Pacquiao dissed him by not giving him a chance to redeem himself, and Marquez, while he's trying to preserve a dream, both of these guys put themselves in harm's way while giving Manny Pacquiao the easy way out. Okay, Manny Pacquiao is fighting Rios. He's supposed to win that fight. That's a tune-up. He's supposed to beat him. So these two fought each other and gave themselves hard fights while giving Manny Pacquiao an easy fight. And so Manny Pacquiao, he can keep his thing alive if he can keep his career alive if he wins, because he has an easy fight, and he's most likely going to do that. However, for these two, because they both are trying to get Manny Pacquiao back for Tim for Manny Pacquiao dissing him and not fighting him, and Marquez for just trying to reserve that win that he had over Pacquiao. See, these two, they could have both probably beat Manny Pacquiao again if they fought him, but and them trying to get away from that, they're gonna fight each other, and it's going to create a horrible situation for both of them. If the loser of this fight is going to be in tremendous trouble. Both fighters, this is a terrible mistake. These two, whoever loses this fight is in bad odds. The reason being is because you got to realize something. People already know that Marquez cannot beat Floyd Mayweather. It's already been proven. He doesn't have the skill level. I don't care if he was at. I don't care what weight class that was at. Marquez, you can't compete with him. You don't have the skill level. You're too slow. He's gonna outdo you every time. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing. I mean, I think now it'll be a little bit different, but I do think he's just too skilled. Floyd is too skilled, man. You're an elite fighter, but Floyd is also an elite fighter, and he's too much for you. I think he would be, and then you're getting older, so I have to give it to Floyd Mayweather. Still, and you lost. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, you beat baby Bull Diaz, but you also, but the casual fans, they're not gonna care about that. We care about that. The people who know boxing, we care about that. But the casual fans, they don't care about that. You lost to kids. You lost to Chris John, regardless of how it happened. You lost to him, and that's what people are gonna remember. Is that you lost to him, and that Chris John beat Juan Manuel Marquez, and they're going to remember that you lost to Pacquiao he lost like what, two times to Manny Pacquiao on a dude's on fought so many times. I forgot how many times he lost to him. Yeah, he lost to him twice. So it's not gonna look good for you. If you lose this fight, it's like the only thing they're gonna remember you for is being Manny Pacquiao. And if you lose this fight, you're just gonna drop right back down because you haven't really done. They're not gonna remember you from. They're not going to remember you for much because you didn't do. And not dissing him or anything, but that's what most people are gonna remember about you is beating Manny Pacquiao. if you lose again, that's going to set you all the way back to me. I don't think that's good for you because you got to understand, people feel like Pacquiao beat this guy here, Bradley, right? So if you lose to him, that's just gonna confirm people that you just not what you that you just a style problem for Manny Pacquiao and you were not that good. That's what I mean. That's just you know what I mean. It's just not good for you to lose to this guy. It just isn't. And if you win, I mean that's great. But whether you win or lose, they still gonna try to make you fight Manny Pacquiao. See my point? You're not gonna get away from Manny Pacquiao. People want you to fight Manny Pacquiao because they feel like that win wasn't legit. It wasn't. Well, it was legit. That's not what I mean. What I mean by legit is it wasn't a legit ending for the series. It's legit for you, but it's not legit for people. I don't even feel that way. I feel like Manny Pacquiao is after him giving you what like 3 shots. I mean, if I fight you 3 times before that, that you deserve to give that he deserves another chance to give. I mean, to win. I feel like he deserves another shot to win after giving you chance to come back. You should give him. You should rightfully so give him his chance to come back and win. So that's what I feel about it. I don't feel like it's really just over between you and Pacquiao. So regardless if you win or lose, I still want you to fight Manny Pacquiao just to I don't know because to me it just don't feel over yet. I mean I understand you knocked him out, but he beat you twice, and you know I don't want to say it's not like I don't think the punch was lucky, but I don't know. Something's don't feel right about that. I don't know. It just feels like Manny Pacquiao, after being knocked out the way he did, or the way that he was knocked out. It just feels like he deserves a chance to come back and try to redeem himself after losing like that. I mean, nobody wants to lose like that and not have a chance to redeem himself. So you just feel. I just feel like Manny Pacquiao deserves a rematch. And I'm sure other people do too. So. I don't think you're gonna get away from Manny Pacquiao. So fighting Timothy Bradley is not gonna take you out of Manny Pacquiao picture. You see my point? I mean that's just what I think. So if you guys think differently, you guys can tell me in the comment section what you guys think. But I just don't see Pacquiao. Pacquiao Marquez just going away. People want to see it more closer to that fight. And then with you, Bradley, if you even if you win this fight, you're not getting away from Pacquiao. That's gonna always haunt you, my man. And if you keep annoying me, I just watched that fight last night with you and Pacquiao. You clearly lost that fight, and you won't admit it. Your wife knew you lost. Everybody knew you lost. Like, and people gotta understand. Judges can't be wrong. All right, so start with this judges mess. Judges can be wrong. This guy was wrong. He knows you know you lost that fight, so stop it, man. And this dude, he just keeps pretending like he won the fight, and everybody knows you lost that fight. Manny Pacquiao feels he won the fight, and I don't know, just the people do. So you're not gonna get away from Manny Pacquiao. They're gonna always bring that up against you. You're not gonna get your credit for that fight, and because the people matter most. It's what the people feel. It's what the people feel, and if they feel like you lost that fight, they won't give you credit for that fight, even though it's official. They won't give it to you. So even if you beat Marquez, you still got to go back and fight Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao to get your respect, because that's mostly where your hate is coming from. Your hate is coming from Manny Pacquiao, and from that fight, from the Manny Pacquiao fight. And if you lose this fight to Marquez, that's terrible for you, my man. That's gonna bring you all the way back down. You know what I mean? If either one of these guys lose, it brings them back down to almost square one again. You know what I mean? People already feel like you lost to Manny Pacquiao. Well, Timothy Bradley lost to Manny Pacquiao, so if you lose to Marquez too, I mean, that's gonna break you down from it. That's gonna bring down people's perception of you. They already don't like you. This gonna give them another reason to throw you away. Then your contract's ending. Your top ranked contract is ending. So that's just the way the people throw you away. So you're gonna have to find a way to come back. See my point? And but even even though I do think this is a good fight, both of these guys are in deep trouble, and they should not have fought each other. I don't think that Trout and Laura should fight each other. Trout and Laura should not fight each other. Those are terrible fights, and it's too early. Both of these guys need to go back and fight Manny Pacquiao, and Austin Trout and Cindy Laura need to go fight somebody else for now. Because even though these two fights are great fights, the problem is um, it's too early. It's too it's too risky. You know what I mean? These guys, if they lose, if Laura, Trout, Marquez, or Bradley lose these fights coming up, they're gonna be down. Like nobody's gonna want to respect them anymore. They're gonna have a hard time getting these big fights. They're gonna be, especially Timothy Bradley, because they don't like you, my man, and they don't respect you at all because they feel like you lost that fight. So with Pacquiao, so they feel like you. I mean, you do got some dirty tendencies too, man. This dude uses his head more than this dude uses his head like crazy. So I had to bring this up and talk about this, but this is a terrible fight for these two, and I feel bad for the loser. The the loser's gonna suffer some terrible consequences, and regardless of what happens, they both gonna be tied back down to Pacquiao. If Austin Trout loses to Laura, that's gonna give Canelo a chance to avoid the rematch with Austin Trout. So and I didn't want to bring those two in there. I didn't want to bring Laura and Trout into this video, but I just want you guys to get. I just want you guys to get my point here. This is a bad fight in a bad situation. So, um, trying to get Pacquiao back the way they try. So trying to get Pacquiao back is gonna hurt both of these guys, and that's my message, man. These guys gotta do better than that. I hope that I'm wrong about this, but it's undeniable, man. So we'll see. School through this. I'm out. Peace.